this creepy guy. Our instincts were right that there was something up with this guy, so we were trying to break the Hi guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Christina, and this invisible person right here, her name is Maria. Okay, so now she's no longer invisible. Anyway, so I don't know where to start with this story, but it started on a Friday night. I'm trying to sound cool, but it's the morning we decided to go for a hike. So it was a nice chill day, which the weather was perfect for hiking, because you don't want to go hiking when it's raining or it's windy. So that was a perfect day for hiking. So we decided, okay, today is perfect, let's take this challenge of hiking. And we took our chance, which started off very well. It was an amazing hike, worth it. When you get to the top, guys, the view is amazing. It's insane. It's really good. So it was very worth it. So we almost gave up. When I say we, I mean with my sister. So we almost gave up. We were like, no, we're tired, it's taking longer than, because the estimate time is like 2 hours 50 minutes. So we were like, no, we took 3 hours 50 minutes to get to the top. So we were like, no, it's taking long, let's just go back. But we ended up making it on top, which is important. So when we got to the top, we were like, wow, this is what we almost missed out on. So when you go hiking up Table Mountain, don't give up, because the view is amazing. It's insane. Anyway, getting back to the story, we didn't want to stay up there late, and then the wind was too much, so we decided, okay, it's time to go. There weren't so many people there that were hiking down, because almost everyone that was up there was using the cable car to go down. So by the time we made our decision, because there are restaurants up there which are very beautiful, we went to this amazing restaurant. We had something to eat, and then walking from the restaurant to the exit point, it took us a few minutes because we are also sightseeing. So it took us 30 minutes to get to the exit. So that was now at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. we're like, okay, we're going down now. And then along the way, we saw a creepy little animal, which was very creepy, guys. It was like staring at us. It's just like, I don't know if I can make how it was like, It was so good. My sister was I'm sorry guys, no, I'm just kidding. But it was scary. She almost fell because it kept on looking, giving us this eye. And then a few minutes later, we see this guy. So a few minutes later we meet this guy. So it was like, he was going up, we were going down like this. So we meet like this, and we're like, oh, guy is hiking up at this hour. I asked my sister, is he also hiking? Of course he looks like he was hiking. And then my sister's like, yeah, but when you meet someone and then you have this feeling in your gut, you're like, there's something up with this guy. So we were like, hi. He didn't say hi back.
To break the ice.
When you're hiking, you know it is. If the people going up and then you're going down, there's weight of motivation to say, oh, you're almost there, you know, just to encourage each other. My sister was like, you're almost there, and then he just looked at me, just like him, because we thought, okay, this guy is going up. Then he was like, you know, pretending to go up. He took like few steps upwards, so we were like, okay, maybe he's going up. And then we forgot about the situation. We think maybe he's proceeding with his journey. I decided to look back. Something told me to say, look behind you. I see this guy rushing down. He's like rushing down. It's like, is it this day? I tell my sister, it's like, that guy is following us. Because when we looked behind, he's like hiding, like it's freaking, this weird guy is hiding. He's like behind the rock. And then we see it. He was carrying a knife. We were like, okay, we're definitely going to die on this Table Mountain hike. So now my sister is like, I don't even know why we came on this hike. We should have gone with the cable car. We should have gone with the cable car. You know, cheap is expensive. But we were not trying to be cheap. We just wanted to experience the hike both ways, up and down. So my sister is tripping all over the place. She takes one step, she falls. I love her, but she was just falling everywhere, guys. She was like so scared. I was scared too, but I was just trying to keep it together, you know. But in my mind, I was like freaking out. So yeah. So we continue, we're rushing down, we're going down, and then each time we look back, he's hiding. I think he wanted like a surprise attack, because he was one and we were like the two of us, so which leaves you vulnerable, being it that we're girls, and then he's a guy, tall guy with a weapon, and we were like, okay, probably we're in the middle of nowhere, he will just take our things and kill us and then throw us anywhere or bury us in one of these bushes. I don't know. You know, crazy thoughts, they run through your mind when you're panicking. There were like there was no one, so it was easy for the guy to like attack us, you know, because it was super quiet that day. It was weird, pretty weird vibe. And then yeah, so as he was like 4 to 3 steps behind us, he was like approaching us, and then we hear voices. Oh my god, it was like the most amazing thing. So immediately the guy heard those noises, he ran for his life. He ran into the bushes. And then there were like a couple behind us that were then after he ran into the bushes, and then after like 10 minutes later we saw the people. So we continued because we didn't want to stop, because he could be just waiting for them to pass us. He wanted to wait because he ran into the bushes, so we were also scared that maybe his plan is to meet us ahead of us, you know. We thought that, so we had that thought, because it's possible for someone to go like in the bushes and then you find them, you know how this if you're watching a horror movie, how these people they want to like surprise you, they want to give you a surprise attack so that the heart attack will kill you before they even kill themselves. They want to confuse you. So we were like, okay, obviously he wants to like pass us. That was our thought. So we were rushing down. We didn't stop for anyone. And then when we reached like a certain point, then we were like, okay, at least we can calm down. And then the people, they were like 10 to 20 steps away from us, which was like, okay, at least there's some other people. So that was our story, but we were not relaxed until we got out of that area. So you know, these people, if you're, so one thing that we got out of this, if you're going hiking, you must be really careful, because they target mostly they also target they target girls, but they also target guys. If you're by yourself, if you're like a guy and then you're walking by yourself, of course you're in more of a vulnerable state. Or if you're like two guys, and then if that guy has like a, even 3 or 4 guys, if that guy has like a gun, of course you'll be scared, you won't fight them off, but you're more likely to be attacked if you're like ladies, like 2 to 3 ladies hiking by themselves, or if you're by yourself. So if you go hiking by yourself, make sure you're careful, because you never know. Like our experience, I'll give you an example. Yesterday, now that concluded our story, like, oh, for sure. So yesterday we were with a friend, and then randomly that person just brought up a situation whereby we didn't tell them that we went hiking, and then before we could tell them anything, they're like, oh, there's a bad thing that happened to my roomies, because they were 2 girls were attacked by a guy at Table Mountain who had like he attacked them at knife point. He was like, give me everything you have. I don't know what exactly happened, but I'm just telling you the story that we were told. We were like, oh my god, is it the same guy that tried to attack us the other day when we went hiking? And it was like, it could be, because, and then we were like, we gave them a description of how that guy was looking. It's like, yeah, it's probably the same guy, because the 2 ladies described that the guy was like this, that's the same guy that tried to attack us guys. So obviously that's what he does. He goes there, wait for victims, whoever he finds vulnerable, he attacks. Because if it weren't for those other people that were also hiking down, I don't know where we would be, you know. We were very lucky, because not everyone would be lucky. Like those girls, for example, they were not lucky, they were attacked, and he managed to do that. But glad at least they are alive, because you know, you never know this guy, because sometimes they don't want to leave any evidence behind or someone to tell on them. So we wanted to tell you this story so that you can just be careful as you go hiking, because there are bad people everywhere, guys. So even on a hike, we weren't expecting that you would get attacked when you're like going for a hike on Table Mountain. So it was a shocking. I don't think anyone would suspect that either. So you just have to be careful when you go hiking. You don't want to like meet such bad guys, and make sure you are with someone, because you'd be an easy target. Or make sure you hike in these hours, like maybe daytime, like before like the late afternoon, like 4 p.m. Then there are like so many people hiking at that hour, so I don't think anything bad would happen to you at that hour. But you just have to be careful either way, because you never know. So just make sure you go when it's in the daytime, when there are like people still hiking, because you can be an easy target, you know. So I hope you guys have learned something from this. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time.